Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Junk Synchron Hero. Today is June 19th, 2012, and this is the 5th installment for my XYZ Symphony deck profile. Actually, before I go ahead and get started, I haven't done a whole lot of videos in a while, and to be quite honest, as much as I love this deck, it needed a serious makeover, because this deck, I took it to locals, and in theory, it should have worked. I mean, if I got a really good hand, it worked out really nice. And in theory, it should have worked out really, really well, but it wasn't. So I've had a lot of time to really think about it and revise it, because I really like this Symphony cards. They're really fun, they're cute. I think they're the coolest XC's monsters there are right now. And I just really, really, really wanted to use them, but I was finding it hard to, so I just kind of fell back and I started using my Synchro deck. My main deck is a Synchro deck. You guys haven't seen it yet. Oh, maybe I'll show it one of these days. It'll have to be some kind of special. But, anyway, let me go ahead and get to the deck. It has changed a lot. I'll talk about combos and stuff a little bit later. So, we're running 3 Marauding Captains, because when he's summoned, he allows you to special summon a level 4 or below monster. Obviously, with him, you're just going to either special summon another Marauding Captain, which is actually kind of a waste of second Marauding Captain, but use him basically to summon out another level 3 monster or something. We have... Or, actually, no, you are going to be using it to summon himself. Then we have Spell Strikers. This card, level 3, it can attack your opponent's life points directly. And it's got 600. It takes no battle damage, no damages. And you can special summon it by banishing a spell card from your graveyard, so it's great. Then we have Feedback Warrior. I'm going to talk about him in a second, although I think everybody and their mother knows what combo I'm talking about when I talk about Feedback Warrior. As you can tell, I have less level 3 monsters. If you've watched my other videos, I have less level 3s. I have only 8. And that's because with the level 4 monsters I have, I can manipulate the deck a bit. 3 Bubblemans. Bubblemans are great. If he's the only card you control, you can draw 2 cards. That's nice. That's great. It's a bonus. But mainly, I have him in this deck because if he's the only card in your hand, boom, special summon. And if you already have another 4 out in the field, it's an easy rank 3 XC summon. And then we have triple Goblinbergs. I don't know why I never use Goblinbergs. I'm just... my thought process is stupid sometimes. Goblinberg is underrated, but he's basically like Marauding Captain, except he allows you to special summon another level 4 monster and switch himself to defense mode. So he's really great. I use him in combination with Alias, Neos Alias, still keep him in. Mostly, I just kept him in. I could add in other level 4s, but he's a good beat stick, 1900. You could suicide with Thunder King, so... And then, of course, we have the Trident Warriors, triple Tridents. Use them in combination with Feedback Warrior. He summons out a level 3. Feedback Warrior turns that level another monster when he's summoned to a level 4. Boom, boom, boom. Good deal. Rank, not level 4, sorry. He turns it into a level 3. You have 2 level 3s. And boom, you got yourself a rank 3 XCs. Okay, so there are the monsters. Magic cards, these changed drastically because I took out the Avions and Burstinatrixes because those were just stupid. I don't know why, and nobody stopped me or told me not to put them in, although I should have just realized it myself. Anyway, rambling. Heavy Storm for the spells. You're going to want Dark Hole, obviously. Pot of Avarice, really great. Let you recycle your monsters. Monster Reborn, Mind Control. I still kept the Crash Bugs roads in, but I put 2 in. I just put in 2, just to kind of keep your combo running. 3, you kind of get a dead draw. 3 MSTs to deal with the back rows. I'm not really gonna explain that. Mirror Force, self-explanatory. Ultimate Offering. I only have 1 in here. I have multiples. I could put in 2. But I'm just running the 1, just because your opponent can use it. With this, though, you can really get your combo going, up and running really, really fast. You can Xyz a lot. Next, I have 2 scrap irons. I took out one of them for the ultimate offering. That might change. 3 compulse, just basically to deal with anything you don't want to deal with. Yeah, 3 compulse. They're great. It can be used to eject your opponent's monsters back into their hand, or you could use it defensively, like say they activate a mirror force, you don't want to lose one of your monsters, boom, put it back in my hand, or etc. Use your imagination. 3 spell shield types 8s. I'd like magic drains, but I'm using all my magic drains in my synchro deck. And spell shield type 8 is kind of like the same deal. Basically, you can go ahead and negate the activation and effect of a spell card that targets one monster on your side of the field and destroy that spell. So, you could do that, or you could activate its second effect and you could discard, send 1 spell card from your hand to the graveyard to negate the activation of and effect of a spell card and destroy it. So it's pretty cool. I like spell shield type 8. Okay, let's get to the XCs. Obviously, we still run Triple Utopia. Utopia is a boss. Rank 4, 2500 beat stick, nice. Now let's get to the Djinns. We run 3 Musa Rhythms. I'll talk about the Djinns in a second. 3 10 Tempos. We run 3 Mellow Melodies. And obviously 3 Maestros. Okay, so let's talk about the Djinns. The Djinns, like I said, they're my favorite monsters. They're some of my favorite monsters. I love the Djinns. The Djinns all have effects that allow them to either help themselves or the other Djinns. So first off, you have Musa Rhythm, the String Djinn. He is excellent. Sorry about my finger there. Musa Rhythm, he can detach when he or another Djinn monster attacks a monster on your opponent's side of the field, he can go ahead and detach an overlay unit, and then double that monster's attack points. Double that Djinn's monster's, he can double that Djinn's attack points. So you could use him on himself, make him a 3000 beat stick, or Maestroke. I usually do it with Maestroke if I have Maestroke on the field. I'll go ahead and explain that in a second. So basically, he can double his own attack or another one of the Djinn's attacks when they attack a monster. Next we have Tentempo, the Percussion Djinn. I love this little guy. He makes wind-up decks so easy to deal with. Basically, you can detach an overlay unit from Tentempo, and what it will do is then it detach an overlay unit from another Xyz monster on your opponent's side of the field. So obviously really good with those wind-ups. And then, here, let me go ahead. I haven't played with this deck in so long, so. And then, and all Djinns gain 5, and then, so, he detaches an overlay unit from himself. Then, and that in turn, detaches an overlay unit from an opposing monster. And then all your Djinn monsters on your field gain 500 attack points for that overlay unit that was detached from the opponent's monster. So that's really great. Next up, we have Mellow Melody. I used to use this in combination with Honest, but I kind of had to take out Honest, sad face, because I didn't have the room to keep him in. Mellow Melody is great. She can detach an overlay unit once per turn, and that in turn would allow any Djinn, including herself, to attack twice in a turn. So that's really great. Lastly, we have Maestroke. Maestroke is a boss. He's the best Djinn monster out of the 4. Basically, what he allows you to do is he has 2 effects. One, you can detach an overlay unit to flip a monster face down. So, Book of Moon effect. There you go. His second effect, if he or another Djinn would be destroyed, let me see, let me make sure if it's like by battle, If a face-up Djinn monster you control would be destroyed. Okay, so it's by battle or card effect. Just, if he or another Djinn monster would be destroyed by anything. You can detach an overlay unit from that Djinn monster. Like, so let's say my opponent played Fissure and was going to take out my Mellow Melody. Boom, activate his effect, take away one of her overlay units to save her. So yeah, he's a boss. I had somebody who didn't really know, because these guys are kind of underrated, but not him. I had somebody who didn't know really what the Djinns were, and I was playing him on Dueling Network. He used Dark Hole, and I had Musa Rhythm, Maestroke, and like Mellow Melody, and they still all had at least one overlay unit on themselves. So I detached an overlay unit from each of my guys, and I saved them from the Dark Hole, and he lost all his monsters. So that kind of sucked. Combos with the Djinns. I think one of the best combos is use Mellow Melody's effect to allow Maestroke to attack twice during a turn. Boom. Then use Musa Rhythm's effect to double his attack points, making him a 3,000 beat stick, 3,600 beat stick that can attack twice. So that's really, really powerful. Other than that, that's pretty much the deck. Hope you all liked it. This video was kind of long, but I rambled a lot. So this is the Junk Synchron Hero signing out. Peace. Rate, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. Like if you're feeling really generous. Favorite. Excuse me. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.